Apparently, cooking does still have some uses, according to one of my viewers. If you cook the eyeballs from those creatures of the deep, there's some guy you can give them to in the anomaly who will pay 50 to 150 nanites for them.
Oh, does he do other nanite stuff?
I don't know. That's all the information I received. I also was able to make a edible product that provides 25% hazard protection. So there might be edible product there's a huge wiki of like a number of recipes. It's ridiculously large. And I think like you said that used to be like the main end game thing. But there are some that might be worth making if you look through the list. I'm not sure. Like if there was something like there was some that said like, you know, bonus energy, meaning like bonus suit energy, right? And so that could be nice if you're running around on a planet, like having extra energy. Oh, I think I'm done. No, that can't be right. There's still... Well, let's see what the quest says. Locate and enter the final portal. Okay.
Are you at the center of the universe?
Yeah, I did make my way there. But I don't think the Atlas path requires being at the center of the universe.
Okay, so it's not.
Those are separate things.
Quest.
They are different ways of getting to the next galaxy. So if you get to the center of the galaxy, apparently, if you have that quest selected, that's the line that, you know, these like weird lines that appear from system to system. That line
lead you towards the center.
Yeah, they lead you toward the center, and apparently from that planet you can jump to another galaxy. And one of my viewers said that other galaxies are better in terms of having like more lush planets and things like that.
And then I think you can get like cosmetic ship variants in other galaxies that you can't get in your own.
Right.
Or in the starting.
Yeah. And for all I know, there may be you know, planet types that we just haven't seen. So
I did read that if you go to a galaxy in a certain way, it's a while before it'll allow you to return to Euclid. So be careful with that.
Is that the way I'm using?
I don't know.
Well, what is the certain way that it said?
If you go to the center of the universe along the Artemis quest line,
yeah,
that you can get stuck away from Euclid for a while before it'll let you go back.
Well, as long as my frigate's with me.
You might want to, if you're doing shit and you're not ready to leave Euclid for a while, you might want to backup save.
Yeah, good call. Do you have like the full recipe tree that you can get from the planetary harvesters things?
No, I haven't done that much of it.
Okay, because there's like one like there's multiple different tabs,
Yeah.
and
I just got all the Atlas passes, and then I got some like fuel stuff that I needed to create items with.
yeah, same.
But as far as the other recipes, I don't have too many.
Yeah,
Like the tree towards whatever those end game crafting items are, I have very little towards those.
Yeah, you need that full tree to do the whole like stasis.
Oh yeah, stasis device and
The stasis device requires that entire tree of items, I believe.
There's some other end game thing there too.
Yeah.
There are two like end game crafting trees, stasis device and something else. Has this Helios guy ever given you a derelict freighter?
I have gotten one once or twice. Yeah.
He's supposed
to give once a week.
Every week.
Yeah.
He never gives me one.
Well, like you said, you have to have bought one from the.
I have. Now I have. I hadn't before, but I have now, and he still doesn't give me them.
I've gotten two.
He's a bitch.
I'm guessing you don't want to use the glitch that I'm using, or used.
I don't know. I'm just annoyed that he won't give.
Yeah, what he's supposed to give. Maybe the timer's on cooldown? You've never gotten one from him ever?
I've never, yeah.
Make sure you're talking to the right person. I forget who it is that does that.
It's supposed to be Helios, is what I read.
So what's the consensus on the best ship weapon? The infra knife seems really good for things that are close.
The positron is hands down the best damage. It is short range, so the long range, the pulse spitter and the phase beam are both good at long range.
Ooh. In my current system, the technology merchant has an S-class positron, infra knife, photon cannon, and pulse engine upgrade module for sale.
Right.
So, if you want those, feel free to join my current system.
I just started a Nexus mission. Are you going to be in that system a bit, or are you just passing through?
I'm passing through on the way to the next. Atlas thing, but I can try to remember what the station is. How do I see my current location? Let's see.
Not a big deal.
Oh, you can hide systems from the systems list if you just like just press F over them to hide them. If they're just like random things you pass through and don't care about.
That'll be handy.
It also shows systems that you can rename and upload. This system was found by someone else. This system is called Colosso 3. That's super valuable for me because I just got the squid ship and I'm trying to
get the upgrades.
get all these upgrades, yeah. What did you say had the highest damage?
The positron, the shotgun type weapon.
I thought infra knife was a shotgun weapon.
Nope.
I mean, the infra knife is definitely a shotgun. Oh wait, positron injector. You're right. I was getting the two confused. Yeah, the positron injector seems really good.
That's by
For
far
a short
the best
up.
weapon, unless you're trying to do something longer range.
Someone should make a website, dowehaveapresident.com.
Taking a long time to be official.
I feel like if we can do mail-in ballots, why can't we do digital ballots?
It's easier to. The security for digital isn't there yet.
Well, the security actually is there. The competency of the government to implement it is not there.
So the security's not there yet.
Well, there are countries that have implemented systems where every citizen has like a electronic ID that can be used as a smart card in their computer to authenticate them digitally to institutions like banks. And so it's basically government-backed cryptography, like the same technology that protects websites, HTTPS, could be used to protect human identities as well. I don't know. As a technologist, I think the technology is there. Like the technology exists and we use it all the time at companies to do the same thing for our employees. It's just that the government needs to do a lot of work to implement it. So it doesn't exist today, certainly at the government level, but the private sector has technology that would be totally suitable and up to the task of this problem. The way that it would work is the same way as your driver license, right? You go in, someone physically verifies your identity, then you're handed a physical electronic device containing a cryptographic key that uniquely identifies you. And then you can use that to authenticate to websites or services or banks. Okay, it says the next system that I enter will be the final one for the Atlas path, so
Here's the final countdown.
any purchasable frigates. I need some more merchants. I have a really strong frigate fleet of pretty much everything but merchants.
You know what the merchants look like? That'll be easier for you to get more.
Kinda. What's the longest ranged weapon?
For the ship,
Yeah.
positron and pulse. No, pulse. The default one, whatever that is, or the
Photon cannon.
photon cannon, or the laser one. I like the laser one. But the laser one, you absolutely need upgrades, or it overheats like instantly. If you don't have upgrades.
Ooh, I don't even have the laser one on this ship. That sucks. I like that weapon because it has very responsive. Where's this damn pirate? It's very responsive to your mouse movements and has a little bit of like tracking.
Which one?
The laser.
I like the laser.
It kind of like within the circle of that's at the center of your screen, it will kind of like automatically lock on and track targets and stuff like that, which other weapons don't do. Like the infra knife accelerator, actually, I guess it does that, but it doesn't auto lock on like the laser does. Phase beam. I do have it. Where are these pirates? Just apparently pirates all over the place, but they're not highlighting on my HUD for some reason.
They're friendly pirates? Is that what you said?
I think they're glitched. Are frigates available of any race, of any type?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not like only Viking have the traders. Yeah, that tip for attacking the freighters to get the cargo pods was super helpful. That allowed me to get my freighter upgraded to full pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's way faster, isn't it?
Although, if I wanted to get S-class modules for. If I wanted to get S-class modules for my freighter, I would need to keep doing the abandoned frigate quest. But I'm not sure what a modules give you for the frigate. Or, sorry, for the freighter. Like,
I think they give you bonuses to your frigate fleet. Some of them. Which, if you're all about your frigates, that might actually be nice for you.
the one that I got the couple I've got so far have mostly been like increasing my light speed jump range. And I was
people usually want the most, but it's kind of rare from what I hear.
I was wondering when you use the frigate summoning system, is it limited by where the frigate is currently and like your light speed jump distance?
No, it's only if it can go to your planet color or not, or your system color.
Okay, that's good.
Because I've warped like super far away and still been able to summon it.
Whoa, this is crazy. This must be a ridiculously high Sentinel activity planet, because a walker just spawned on me and I haven't fought any Sentinels at all.
Yeah, I haven't. I think that might have happened. I thought maybe something glitched because that happened, but it might be the planet type. But there are definitely some planets where they just start attacking you right off the bat for apparently no reason.
Once the walker brain is open, I find switching to the laser is best because it seems to like stun. Oh god, I have a walker to deal with and 2 dogs. At least the walker's almost dead. I guess the game has decided that I'm ready for a challenge because I have quests now to kill these things.
Kill the walkers?
By the way, there's apparently a spot on the... hang on, let me do my combat here.
What the fuck?
There is
to a place to kill monstrosities and there are no eggs here. How the fuck am I supposed to kill monstrosities with no eggs?
By the way, there is a spot on the back of dogs, the dog walkers, where they take 4 times damage. Learned this from a viewer.
How do you hit their back?
You basically have to do it right as they're using their laser. They kind of get stuck when they're using their laser. Just now I was hovering, using my jetpack to hover over the top of the dog, and that also seemed to work. They have a tiny, like, red spot on their back. And I better make some ammo. I'm going through it like crazy.
Good thing it's so damn cheap to craft.
Yeah, you're here on that. If you end up with stuff like meaty chunks, putting it into a nutrient processor does slightly increase the value. Well, like 10x's the value of those items, but it's still not like a huge amount of money that you get out of it. There's all kinds of like soups and cakes and ridiculous things you can make. Well, it didn't let me choose the recipe, but at least it gave me one.
Manufacturing place?
Yeah.
Huh, that's...
I landed on the planet and by coincidence was right next to a manufacturing facility. I was just landing on it just to claim it. And I found another one. I think the reason they don't allow you to hover your ship is because if you hover your ship and fight a walker, the battle is trivially easy. Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah. Ship combat on planets is not balanced. To be able to hover, that makes sense.
Yep. By the way, I came across some of the game's so-called mega structures, and they are pretty impressive. I had not seen those before.
I've seen archives. Are there other things besides? Archives?
Yeah, it was archives that I had that I came across.
I've found a few archives.
Yeah, I had never seen one before. So I was blown away when I came across it.
Have you found them of different races? Because each race looks a bit different.
Just one so far. This Viking. I found 2 of the Viking.
Oh, and they tell you like decent history about the
Yeah.
which is pretty neat.
Excellent. I just gotta learn a new recipe option. So many choices. This is like shopping in Dota. Too many options.
There are a lot of items. That's for sure.
Oh, the Sentinels can't like see or shoot at you when you're in the building. So I'm fighting them from inside.
Sometimes the dogs shoot through the door, but it's pretty rare. This mission's taking way too fucking long because of that annoying thing where it sent me where there are no eggs.
Oh no, there's an elite Sentinel force. Oh yeah, the dogs go down super fast if you hit that spot on the right spot on their back. It's easiest to do from above. I don't think you can easily get behind them consistently.
So just fly up and then shoot down onto them.
Yeah, onto their behind. Like you're gonna give them a spanking.
Because those guys are kind of annoying to kill.
Also, anytime the dogs shoot their laser, they are frozen in orientation for a little bit as well. So you could do that as well as an option.
Anytime what happens? They use the laser.
Anytime they use the laser, they are kind of frozen in orientation briefly. And so you can also get behind them at that time. Okay, we are off this planet. Okay, we are off to the final... I'm streaming, by the way, in case that's not obvious from the streaming channel. I wish I could make my HUD have higher contrast. I sometimes can't see it through the bright glow of the atmosphere and things like that. I think I want to build a set of operation stations that are capable of building the stasis. Like basically build a stasis farm, a set of automated mining facilities capable of making the materials needed for a stasis farm. That's something you'd be interested in? We could work together on the bases.
Yeah, eventually. I built quite a decent farming base.
You already have your activated indium, right?
Well, I built a bunch of biodomes, but then I ran out of glass before I finished it, so I just kind of never finished it. Glass is annoying to farm for.
Isn't it just silicon?
Yeah, but it's really slow farming silicon.
Oh, true.
We've tried.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Can you buy it in bulk anywhere?
I remember maybe seeing glass for sale in the past, but I didn't think about it and I didn't buy it. If I saw glass again, I definitely would buy the maximum.
That's something to consider, for sure. I'm debating what I should build on my freighter versus what I should build on a land-based base.
Farming plants should be on a land base because the biodome is so much faster to.
But the thing is, the stasis device needs a plant that has an 18-hour growing time, so the speed of harvesting won't really affect the speed of your throughput.
A shit ton of plants, one of which might take 18 hours, but it needs a shit ton of other plants.
True.
Trust me, you don't want to go around individually harvesting plants. You're going to have a bad time.
Huh. There's no nexus in this. There's no atlas in this final atlas station. It's empty.
Please don't tell me about it.
Oh, right, sorry. I think I haven't just made the... There's some things I need to craft. I'm going to go on mute for a second while I'm talking to the viewers about what I'm doing to finish this quest.
Sounds good.
Am I muted? Yeah, I muted me. Okay. Alright, so we need to craft all of the items that we got from the Sentinel. So let's make some space. Organize our inventory a bit. I am playing with some mods installed, including No Man's Sky Plus. It alters inventory space. You have less on your person, but ships get more, and some other quality of life adjustments like that. Let's make some room. I like to make some room in my exosuit for the crafting that will be required for all of this. Especially since I have less inventory space than is required for than typical. Storm crystal, we have a place for that. Microchips have a place on the freighter. Okay. Planet maps have a place. This can go in freighter. Pugnium, I thought I just moved all that. This goes in the planter section. Quad servo goes in the freighter storage somewhere. Basalt, which I get occasionally, has a section in the freighter storage. Fusion core, tradable. It's only used for trading. Where am I? I'm on my, let's get up here. As I understand it, anything that's only used for trading might as well be sold immediately. Gravitino balls have a storage slot on my freighter storage containers. All right, and Starship launch fuel, which I guess I should keep. I haven't had to recharge that for a long time. I don't know why. Maybe my ship charges it or something. Okay, so somewhere in my freighter is the beginnings of that quest line item. Hex core, I think. All right. Or maybe not. Okay, so captured nanode. So let's make a let's make a captured nanode. And then from that, we can make the englobed shade. And from there, we can make an atmospheric orb. And from there, we can make dark matter. And Dawn's End is its own thing, I guess. Heart of the Sun needs modified quanta, which needs novae reclaimant, which needs Okay. So we have Dawn's End. So what takes Dawn's End? Globe shade. Okay, so we have Dawn's End. What takes Dawn's End? Or maybe nothing takes Dawn's End. Dawn's End. Okay, here we go. So we need 100 copper. No problem. What? Oh, that's activated copper. Damn it. Okay. And then photic jade is taken by this, which requires cadmium. 100 cadmium. Okay, state phasure takes okay, this takes why don't I just get all the metals? Clearly those are going to be needed. Novae reclaimant, modified quanta, and then Heart of the Sun. And I think that's everything. Okay, let's see what happens if we re-enter this with the heart of the sun. By the way, this is likely to be a major spoiler, so if anyone hasn't played No Man's Sky, already and been through this quest line, then you might not want to watch. Huh, I still can't speak with it. What am I doing wrong here? Have I built everything that I need to build? Did I mess it up by coming here without Heart of the Sun in the first place? Okay. After a quick search online, I found that this thing with a light pointing to the ceiling is what I'm supposed to speak with. Heart of the Sun required. Alright, here we go. Clarity, truth, actuality, Pusugi. I stand at the interface of the Atlas. I stand at the forge of worlds. This is how it showed me what it was. This is how the Atlas shared the nature of its life, the workings of its mind. It never required prayer, it never required worship. All that it asked of me, all that it ever wanted, it was just input. I was just a user. Unbidden, the Atlas seeds gravitate toward the doorway. The void is meant to be filled. Nothingness yearns for a soul. If I do this, a star will be born. If I do this, I will become more than I ever thought possible. Birth a new star. Walk away and return to the galaxy. Let us birth a new star. There is nothing, and then there is everything. I see a star blaze to life within the void. The spread of life, planets, creatures, to give it meaning. From the moment I am as the Atlas is, for a moment I am the creator of worlds. The fabric of time and space stands revealed to me, black hole storming from system to system. The Atlas screams. I learned the recipe, but I'm not seeing starseed as something I can make. I mean, I definitely have silver, and platinum, and gold. Oh god, that's why. I thought I would just transfer one slot worth and not try to fill up my entire damn inventory. I don't understand. Where do I build this starseed? Yeah, build. Oh, and still it's a technology, okay. Well, that's why I wasn't seeing it. Okay. So I wasn't seeing it. Okay. There we go. Did it change my log? No. Atlas path. Wow. It's a multi-star system? That's crazy. Is it salvageable scrap that turned into indium dust? Or ferrite dust?
No, it's rusted metal.
What is salvageable scrap? That shows up as the planet's primary kind of plant life.
I think that turns into just credits.
Oh, okay. Huh. So a literal credit farm.
I don't think that's a mineable resource.
Oh, I see.
I think it's like instead of a plant. Because that's the slot that you'd usually see like star bramble or something.
Mm-hmm. I see. Also, what I said before was not true. I just visually missed something. A viewer also said that. So you know how? Have you ever had the experience where you've been speaking with someone on a starship, or a space station, and you're doing the practice vocabulary, and then you choose a word that you definitely know, but the person reacts negatively? A viewer explained that it has to do with the person's occupation and their rank and your standing with their race. So if you speak to a priest of a particular race about a subject related to holiness or worship, and you are not a very high standing of that race, then they will take that as offensive and you will lose standing, even though you picked a word that you knew and pronounced it correctly. So that is why that sometimes happens. So you should think about who you're talking to. But that same person also said that using that mechanism to raise your standing with the races is not efficient, and you should use missions instead.
Yeah, I don't bother with that.
Dang, this session is 4 S tier modules for my starship. It's crazy. Do you know of any good way to get tritium in bulk, or do you just buy it? I've also noticed
You
that
can get way more than you need just by buying it.
the tritium hypercluster. Well, I need a lot for frigate fuel.
You can get a ton by just hopping system to system and buying it.
Okay. I've also noticed that tritium hypercluster is basically a very compact is a compact form of tritium. And so you can basically keep the hyperclusters and then expand them, i.e. analyze them when you need the tritium that's contained within. You get those from shooting asteroids. Alright, well, wish me luck. I'm going in a black hole.
Good luck.
All I was trying to do is scan this damn moon. Jeez. There. Nothing's damaged on this ship, is it? No. Okay. Here we go. Let's find this black hole. Let's grab the space station in this. Would you want to play Hot sometime tonight if Brittany gets on? She has said she might play No Man's Sky again if we help give her really clear instructions on what to do within the game, and I actually tried to explain that I think the game actually does have really clear instructions. It's just designed for a console, and that they don't like show up to us PC players in the way that we're used to.
Yeah, but in the past also, when I've been like, oh, Brittany, you should do this, she like usually gets distracted doing other things, which is fine, but then she says she doesn't have fun. So I'm like, well,
yeah,
like doing stuff you want to do, but you're saying you're not having fun, so I'm confused by it.
I think it's she doesn't enjoy the mission and quest line inherently, or hasn't. But it's also very possible that that's because of distractions and not following it as a single, linear narrative. Like, I'm part of the reason I'm trying to do this entire. I'm trying to do the finish the Atlas path, like all at once, is to be able to mentally comprehend the narrative all at once. Apparently the mystery section of vocabulary represents the largest section of words. Apparently I've learned all of the GEC words for technology and have only friend and mystery available. And possibly GEC. I'm gonna take a copy of my save right here, just in case this sends me to some very distant location. Let's take a quick backup. Okay, the save is backed up. Is that the black hole? Where's the black hole? Don't they normally show up as yeah, there it is. Okay, here we go. See, these black holes are really wormholes. In a real black hole, you don't come back out somewhere else. If you somehow live at all, did I warp into the middle of a freighter battle? Still one more somewhere. I bet I didn't aggro the freighter by accident. I came out of the black hole damaged right into the save a freighter event. So should I ignore going to the freighter and just go directly to the... Because like I don't need the freighter. Although this is a cool looking freighter, probably maybe S-class actually.
Can't tell what the class is by looking at it.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those dreadnought looking ones.
If you want a guaranteed exotic spawn, you can finish the event and then go chill on the space station.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I just don't want to miss the exotic spawn by talking to the captain. And yeah, this is a C-class freighter.
What else did I take notes of?
Thank you.
I also am a person who's like, no juice. I brought it up.
How long did it take for you to get the exotic spawn?
Sometimes it's immediate. When I did it, it took maybe like a minute and a half.
Did you go to the freighter first or directly to the space station?
Just to the space station. I didn't care for the freighter at all.
Oh shit, I don't have enough room
Buy one.
to buy one. I have a crap ship in my freighter. So I will
Yeah, you gotta remember to sell those.
scrap that ASAP. It's really too bad that I can't scrap it from my own freighter or from...
Yeah. Nothing like that.
I have to fly it into the space station. I don't even know why I bought this thing originally. I guess I just thought it looked cool, but... Alright, I'm chilling on the space station. That's a cool looking fighter. Oh my god, this freighter is so large, it intersects with the space station itself. If it were real, it physically could not land in the position it just landed in. It has massive wings. Like, this is probably the largest freighter I've ever seen. Why is it that explorer ships more so than others seem to be asymmetrical? I don't like the look of asymmetrical ships at all. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just how they programmed them. There's small asymmetric features, like right off the cockpit, that can look kind of cool. But yeah, when one wing's totally different than the other, that's
Yeah,
bad.
one of them is a circular pod, and one of them is a fin that goes straight up into the air above the ship. And I don't think that rotates or anything on this ship. The squid ships, I honestly thought they changed like shape or orientation when they were in space, but mine doesn't move at all. I thought the arms would like extend out or, you know, change orientation or something, but nope, it's just a single static structure. In fact, I'm not sure what the arms are supposed to be, except maybe like weapon pods or something.
Yeah, I like the look of the other exotics more. Too bad that they don't have as good base stats, apparently.
But there is some functional aspects to where the cockpits are on ships in relation to the weapons. Like I said, on the fighter, the what's it called? The infraknife accelerator is practically unusable because it makes my entire screen just bright red and I can't see anything. And on this ship, it just looks like I'm any other weapon.
Nice.
So because the cockpit is mounted, I don't know if you saw a screenshot of it, but the cockpit is mounted like above it, like above the rest of the ship, and so that makes it it's kind of like that issue in Tarkov with some guns, you know, where if you don't have the suppressor on the gun, then the flash of the gun makes it hard to see what you're shooting at.
Yeah.
The same thing with this ship.
Tarkov had some issues for sure.
Well, that was intentional. It was like you need to buy a suppressor or a flash hider or something to get rid of that.
It wasn't always intentional.
That's true. That game has its fair share of bugs. Like many early access titles. Yeah, I had one part break on me when I went through the black hole, but just one, and nothing critical. Just one of my S-Class modules needed some repair.
So it will always break one, and it'll always be in your non-technology inventory.
That's consistent with what happened to me.
So if you want something not particular, don't put it in your non-technology inventory.
That's why I had that other ship. That ship was my going through black holes ship. Because it had only critical components in the technology slot. Does having one of the components broken mean you can't use the weapon? Because it seemed like the game was saying I can't use this weapon in the freighter fight that followed.
No, if it's not the weapon itself, it should still.
Okay. No luck so far with the Exotic. This system must be like a low traffic or low prosperity system. I'm not getting any ships coming in after the first couple arrived.
Yeah, that just seems to happen in some systems.
I'm sure the exotic is guaranteed and it's not just a chance.
Yeah, but if you went to the freighter first, you could have missed it.
I'm gonna get some hot sauce for my food. Viewers, let me know if I miss an exotic coming into the system. Be right back. I would love to own 2 exotic craft. That'd be fun. Oh, here's something. Nope, that's a shuttle. I don't know. It's been 5 minutes. I think I must have missed it.
You must have missed it.
If it happens, it must happen just immediately.
No, it can.
I was not on the freighter for long. Like, I went straight to the captain, got my payment straight back.
It can happen immediately, but it could also take a few minutes. But yeah,
Oh.
5 minutes, I would say, is probably would have happened by now.
What's the shuttle specialty, or does it not have one once you have better class ships?
It's average all around, and it's cheap for what you get.
Let's see, where am I? Thought it wasn't necessary to get Atlas Station coordinates from Nada while doing Atlas quests, but I didn't seem to get them right there when I so let's see what happens after I exit and then go into the galaxy map. So I've created life, but I've created a star system allegedly, but it's definitely not the one that the black hole sent me to, because I can tell someone else has already been here. Wait, I'm confused. I already did this. Can I just create as many stars as I want? What's another Heart of the Sun? Come on. Okay, I'll do this one more time. Because I have the resources for it, and it doesn't seem to be really that expensive. What's after Dawn's End? Copper. My freighter's not in the system. I'm playing. Actually, I should move probably a little bit further away from that before I summon my frigate, so I don't fly out of my frigate and immediately enter. So I'll need a little bit more cadmium probably. I'm on vacation. I've been playing for hours. Okay. Locate and enter the final portal. Okay. Maybe that was the black hole that I just got. So I thought I did all of this before. I don't know why I didn't seem to get credit or what's going on. Other people have definitely been here. So off we go again. Okay. Need a bit more cadmium. Let's get our freighter in here for the cadmium. I did it. I don't understand. I see. So this is what I was supposed to do. Abi is proposing we play hot in about 10 minutes. I could be down for that.
Okay.
My final, final phase of this mission glitched out and I had to restart it. So when you get to the final phases of the Atlas path, be wary of glitches.
So save often, is that what you're saying?
I mean, it wasn't really expensive to... I basically had to redo something. And it wasn't exactly expensive to redo it, but... it was one of those things where I had to like restart the mission because without knowingly I wasn't making progress, even with the mission selected properly. I wasn't making progress on the mission, so
I hate how slow you run on these freighters. Why'd they have to slow you down so much?
you can still sprint, but you can't
But it's way
jump
slower
sprint.
than a normal sprint.
Is it?
Yeah.
If I haven't felt that to be true, but you might be right. Where did I leave my ship? There it is. I might land on the star. I think I should land on the star base here. Given that I don't have that many systems with convenient portals. So I forget if I landed on the star base here or not. Does the system have a star base? Yes, it looks like it does. Yeah, it does. Alright, well, let's turn in whatever we've completed. I will take that. I'm happy to kill sentinels. Happy to do that. It's easy to do with a map on any planet. And I might stumble across it. Locate a missing person, unearth an ancient artifact. So I can do those 2 missions at the same time. Take a photo of an underwater creature. I'll be at an underwater planet at some point. So those are all good. Let's see what we can hand in. Scan through your minerals. Okay. Okay. That's good. Anything I want to sell from my exosuit? Yeah, let's get rid of those shitty Class C mods. I don't know how those got in here. Ooh, I like the look of that. I think it was the scanner on the front. Let's see what we got here. If there's any class 6 S class for us. Hyperdrive module. Sure, I'll take a hyperdrive module and positron module. Let's install these now. So they're not taking up space in our exosuit. Do space here? No. That's okay. This will eventually be a badass ship once we get all of the modules that we want for it. That's a cool freighter. I have not seen the hauler. I've not seen the TIE fighter wings on a hauler before. Okay, where's our mission? The log always gets reset, damn it. Like, just because I accept a new quest doesn't mean that I want to do it right now. What am I missing about... Oh. It's hidden behind my own...
Whoa. This derelict freighter has a salvageable ship on it?
I've never seen that before.
Oh, you just get a... There's a ship on it, but you can't get the ship, but it gives you a module.
Do you mean in the cargo bay, or do you mean on, like, the front? Like, on landing pads? Because I've seen plenty of ships in the cargo bay, but they're just like any of the other crates that you...
Okay. Yeah, it was like a crate, but it gave me a module. I hadn't seen that before.
Nice, yeah, I had not gotten a ship module from those. Looks like Brittany's getting on. I'm guessing we'll probably do HOTS pretty soon.
Cool.
Pretty good with that time estimate. Oh god.
Alright, here we go, boys and girls. I think we're gonna go through a portal to another galaxy.
Yes, text receipt. I forgot to respond to that.
Oh boy. Whereas for me, I'm like, the narrative isn't really capturing my attention, so
Eric and I are joining. If you're playing HOTS.
yeah. Agreed. I don't know. Let me check. Justin, we're gonna talk about playing some HOTS. Are you and Eric interested, or what's up? Or maybe he's not listening to me and we'll just play around and we can join the channel when I feel like it. Okay.
Yes, text free though. We really want to see her. Yeah, you can always recommend.
Huh. Yeah. The
In what way?
frigate module I got gives a performance upgrade to my freighter, sorry, my frigate
Really?
fleet.
That's
I
cool.
thought they would have picked up one, but I'm not. They haven't called
That
everything.
sounds very useful, actually.
Useful for you since you're focusing on that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
So, wait, the eyes you get, the hypnotic eyes, you said use them in a nutrient processor?
Yeah, and then sell them to someone. This is just based on what someone said in my chat room who has 1,500 hours in the game.
Or TBD. And then John Ossoff and Tom Tillis. Right. Oh, Purdue, that's right. Yeah, anybody less than 50.
Yeah, you definitely run slower inside the derelict freighter, because as soon as you leave the, like...
Oh, the derelict freighter. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant your regular freighter, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Well, and she's getting investigated for selling off stock in the beginning of coronavirus, potentially related to insider information, so to speak. Right? Mm-hmm. She's one of the people who was told, like, oh, this could get bad, and she sold off a shitload of stock, is my recollection. No.
Wait, what happens? Do you know the difference between turning in the crew manifest to the scrap dealer versus the envoy?
I don't know. I think the scrap dealer gives you the metal that you can use to spend on that Halloween stuff. I assume the envoy gives you money, but I'm just guessing.
Money or nanites? If she gives nanites, I'd probably take that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. They give you racial standing. Wait. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Wait. No.
Good.
Try that
Thank
again.
God. Well, I don't know if that applies to her. I'm trying to look at the news. I know that there were 2 Congress people, but I don't remember which 2 they were.
Yeah, they give
Senators,
you
reps,
standing.
whatever.
Oh, just standing?
Standing.
How
Like
much?
2 or 3. Like 2 or 3. I don't know. How much tainted metal does the guy
I know.
give you?
People keep saying that, but
Couple hundred.
I'll wait until it's finalized.
Possibly more than 700.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
I never got more than 1,000 though. I believe I am leaving our galaxy.
Well, if there's evidence for them, sure, but
What do you do
my
with
understanding
tainted
is
metal
that
again?
political ballot papers are not
You can buy items from the scrap dealer, mostly cosmetics.
They're able to
Oh, it's
testify
his
after the
currency.
fact of what.
Mm-hmm. The captain's log and crew manifest, I think, are just bonuses. The real benefit of the Stranded Frigates is all of the loot and the modules and stuff that you find. As soon as I reach a safe point, I'm gonna stop No Man's Sky and switch to HOTS. I'm currently in a cutscene.
Oh yeah, here it is. March 19th. Yeah, she was. Public release of federal financial disclosure documents showed that she and her husband sold stock in companies vulnerable to the pandemic with an aggregate value of several $1 million. Blah, 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 blah. She claims it was done by a third-party advisor. Seems it should be straightforward and easy to prove if you have the emails for it. I would hope.
Brittany gonna be ready? Sounds like she's on
Whoa.
the phone.
Yeah, no, she's in the game. I assume she's waiting for us, actually.
March 20, the government watchdog group Common Cause filed complaints with the Justice Department, SEC, and Senate Ethics Committee for possible violations of the Stock Act and insider trading laws by Loeffler, 2 other Republicans.
Jeez, even my mining beam
and
is
Dianne
damaged.
Feinstein. Holy shit. The Dianne Feinstein part has gotten 0 points. Ugh. No, but QAnon is just disgusting. Yep, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yep. Yep, the one I do.
Okay. I'm able to save. Brittany, are you guys ready to play? Okay. Yeah, Brittany and Nabi are ready to play.
Cool.
Retweet, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I think that's the end of the stream for this evening. If you've enjoyed watching and would like to find us again when we stream next time, please drop us a follow. Doesn't cost you anything to press that star button on the top, and we'll let you find us when we're back online. Until next time, this is Zephyrus signing off. Good night.
Is literally the wealthiest U.S. senator. She and her husband have an estimated combined net worth of $520 million. He owns a company that owns